So you want to see a full week of powerlifting workouts, huh? Well, you've come to the right place. Let me show you.
Okay, have you ever heard that saying, you'll either find a way or you'll find an excuse? Bro, listen, sometimes when you don't really want to do something, and something pops up and gets in the way, you'll be like,
no, I can't do it.
That's you finding an excuse, like just because something comes up and it's kind of like annoying or it's kind of like ruining your plan, doesn't mean you can't find a way around it. So for example, I forgot my tripod today, but I promised myself I was going to film today. So I was like, okay, well, maybe I won't film today. And then I was like, no, I'm still filming today. So I literally have my camera sitting on like these mats that I stacked up. I don't know if I'm going to get to film my whole workout today, or at least going to film the bench, but I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try my best to make it work. But I at least wanted to film my bench press because that is the main exercise we're doing today. We're doing upper body and I have a lot to catch you guys up on, but I'm in a hurry. So I'm going to catch you up on this voiceover right now.
So we are about 7 weeks out from my next powerlifting competition. I'm so excited, but low-key, I'm a little nervous because I got sick for a little bit. I missed a few training sessions and now I feel like I'm behind, but I'm trying my best to stay positive, y'all. As you can tell, my strength has gone down a little bit, but I'm expecting it to jump right back up. So if anybody out there is going through a similar thing where you had a little setback, just know it's not the end of the world. You're gonna get back to where you were and you're gonna get even better than where you were. So stay positive. And another little message, the morning of this workout when I woke up, I did not feel like training. I did not feel like getting up. I literally had the thought, what if I just slept in a little bit today? What if I just went to the gym later? But that is not the type of person I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be the type of woman that sticks to her word and does what she said she's gonna do. Damn it. So, you know what I did. I got up, went to the gym anyways, and I was so proud of myself. I was so thankful that I did it. So do what your future self is gonna thank you for, and you're gonna be so grateful.
I think sometimes people have a misconception that in order to be able to do something, you can't have fear or like you can't be scared or have anxiety. That's just like what I was talking about earlier, because I had a little bit of anxiety. I have to tell you a secret. Shh, no one else can hear. No one else in this gym can hear our secret. I had a little bit of anxiety before filming today because I was like, what if people would get mad that I'm like using equipment? Oh, because wait, listen, you know how I said earlier I didn't know if I was gonna be able to film my exercises, but obviously I did. Look, I found a solution. This guy, he's helping me out, my tripod. But yeah, I was scared. I was like, are people gonna get mad? Like, what if someone wants to use this? But bro, there's like 3 people in here. That's just like my anxiety trying to trick me. That would be valid if there was like a crowded gym. Like, I always want to be respectful of people, but obviously I was more scared of people judging me, I think, than actually scared of disrespecting people. The point is, be considerate of people, but like, get it done. And my legs are burning for being in the squat position. It's not leg day. I should not be doing this. So we have legs today. My favorite day of the week. I love this day and I'm lying. I hate this day so much, but actually I'm kind of chilling right now. I don't know why. I'm feeling kind of good. Yesterday was my rest day, but I still came in feeling really sore, which is weird. My legs felt really tight. So I did a lot of mobility, lots of dynamic stretching. If you ever feel that way before you go into a workout, if you're like, I'm kind of feeling shitty, but I'm just gonna go for it anyways without warming up, don't do that. You're gonna hurt yourself, and warm-ups are very important. So we have low bar squats first. 3x5, I think it is. I don't know if I can do this weight. What am I saying? I can do this weight. Let's see how it goes.
I want to know my exact train of thought when I'm squatting. Well, here it is. I wiggle myself up into that barbell, lift it off the rack, and I take 1, 2, 3 steps back. Usually I try to take just 2, but in this case we took 3. That's okay. And I take a big breath into my stomach. I used to have this bad habit of breathing into my chest until I learned you can lift so much more weight if you take that breath all into your stomach. So that's what I do, and I try to push as hard as I can against my belt, and I think about pushing the ground away from me, just like I would do with a leg press. That's what I try to do when I'm squatting, and of course always pushing my knees outwards. And watching this back, this was way too easy. I probably should have went up in weight, but hey, you live and you learn, folks. And I always struggle to freaking re-rack the bar. Does anyone else struggle to re-rack the barbell at their gym, or is it just me? Please validate me. Tell me in the comments that you struggle with this too, so I can feel better about myself.
Did those squats look like a 7? Be honest, let me know in the comments. Now we have deadlifts, 1 single out of 67, and I'm running out of time. I didn't realize I was running out of time talking to my friends so much, so let's speed through the rest of it.
And once again, this was clearly way too easy. Just watch, like, come on. That's clown weight. definitely should have went up, but hey, like I said earlier, you live and you learn. I don't know what was up with me this week. I think I was just really in my head because like I said earlier, I was sick and this was my first week back to the gym, so I think I was just overthinking it. But that just goes to show your brain can play tricks on you, and that's why it's also so good to take videos of yourself, because just because something feels difficult in the moment or you're feeling a little scared, you can watch a video back and be like, wait, that was actually way easier. Like, why was I overthinking it so much? The good news is we did have time for the rest of the workout. We had time for all my accessories. We had time for these goddamn hip thrusts. This is my absolute least favorite exercise of all time. I despise them, but they do work. And usually if you really hate an exercise, chances are it's because it works so well. We made it through those and we ended it off with some low back extensions. I was feeling totally toasted by the end of this workout. This was a brutal day, but we made it through and we're moving on to day 2. Well, actually it's day 3, but I really wanted that to rhyme, so now this day I had absolutely no time to record myself talking at all, so lucky for you, you have voiceover Mama Swole. We're starting off with the bench press. This was yet another bench press day because I do bench press 3 times a week, and this day is more about volume, more about focusing on technique and the form. I never do any singles on Saturdays. I just do whatever rep ranges Mr. Joyflex tells me to do, and after that we do close grip Spoto bench press. If you don't know what this is, it's a bench press variation where you stop about 1 to 2 inches above your chest, pause for maybe like a second or two, and just like with the regular bench, you push it back up. The benefits of doing this exercise is a lot of people are very weak when it comes to lifting the bar off of their chest. A lot of people, when they miss a bench press PR attempt, the point where they fail is the point of getting the bar off their chest. Big weak spot for a lot of people, so this helps. Then we move into our seated cable rows. Nothing fancy, something very basic. Unfortunately, I couldn't find the cable attachment that I usually like to use on this exercise. I hate that attachment that I'm using right there, but hey, it was all I had. When the going gets tough, the tough gets going. I don't know if that quote applies correctly here, but you know what I mean. And last but not least, we ended the workout with lateral raises, hitting them shoulders, boulder shoulders. This was a pretty quick workout day for me because as you saw, we just did 4 exercises. Just a friendly reminder, you don't need to do 10, 20, 100 freaking exercises to have a good workout. You can literally do 4, 5, 6 and get all the gains that you need, baby.
We have another upper body day today. My favorite day. I love doing upper body. Yesterday was my second rest day. I have 2 rest days. On Thursdays and Sundays are my rest day. So we're going a little bit heavier today because this video is a little all over the place. Like, I didn't start the video at the start of my actual week. I started the video in the middle of my week. Every week starts on Monday. Today's Monday. So last week, as you saw, the RPE was 6 to 7. This week it's gonna be 7. So we're gonna go a little bit heavier. Let's see what we got. See, this is always my dilemma with powerlifting because that was easy as shit, right? That was so easy. But last week, okay, I feel like the camera's too low. We're just gonna hunch down last week. I did a blue and it felt like an 8. But I literally feel like I could do a blue right now and it would be like, I don't know if it would be 8 or 7. That felt like a 5. What did it look like? But this is my dilemma. I never know how much I should go up. If I should go up, I never know. So it's something I need to master.
Now I'd like to address something really fast that I know I'm going to get comments about because I've gotten hate comment after hate comment about my form with the bench press. Yes, I'm talking about the arch. I could make a whole video about this, but let me just briefly explain why the arch is beneficial and why people do the arch during powerlifting. The goal of powerlifting is to lift as much weight as safely as possible, which the arch allows you to do. First of all, the arch decreases the range of motion, which yes, does allow you to lift more weight. And a lot of people argue, well, if you have a decreased range of motion, then you're not going to get as much muscle fiber activation, especially in the chest, right? Well, it's actually wrong. Due to the different angle that the arch puts you in, it actually allows for more recruitment of the pectoral muscle fibers. Third of all, when you arch your back, it actually puts your shoulders in a more stable position. One core criteria of the form with your bench press is to pull your shoulder blades down and back. You could try it right now and you'll see that your back naturally arches when you do this. This actually protects your shoulder joints and eliminates a lot of shoulder problems that a lot of people that bench press tend to have. Arching also increases leg drive, which is very important if you want to have a strong bench press. A lot of people think that the bench press is just a chest or just a shoulder or just a tricep exercise. No, it is actually a full body exercise. If you want to get the most out of the bench press, it's going to actually be a full body exercise. And if you don't have an arch, you're not going to get get as much value out of the leg drive. You're actually going to lose a lot of the force that the leg drive produces. As long as the glutes and the shoulders are in contact with the bench throughout the exercise, you're gonna be a-okay. I know a lot of people don't know very much about this and don't understand it, so I just wanted to explain it really fast. So now that y'all learned something, you can stop typing your hate comments, please, and let us enjoy the arch during the bench press. And hey, maybe even give it a try for yourself.
Well, me and the barbell, we meet again for the last leg day. I only do 2 leg days, 3 upper body days, and I don't even know what I'm doing. Let me check. Today we do squats at 7, a single, and we have to bench today too, and do some accessories. Joy. But listen, I was just talking to my homegirl, Pernilla, because when I was getting ready for this workout, I didn't feel like doing it. We all have those days, right? On the days you don't feel like doing it, she reminded me it's a blessing, because it is a blessing. If you ever have those days where you're like, I don't want to do this workout, just remember it's a privilege. Remember the times where you're not able to work out how bad you want to. Remember that.
So I know this doesn't look that difficult, but it felt difficult. I'm telling you, it's not as easy as it looked. And yet again, I was struggling to know if I should have went up after this set, but we didn't. We moved on to our back offs, which, oh my god, Lord help me when I have to do anything over 1 rep. I'm slightly kidding, but I'm also not really kidding, because this feels like cardio to me, y'all. I know it's cliche for a powerlifter to say that, but it truly does feel like cardio. Then we did our bench press once again. I know I said earlier in the video that I only bench press 3 times a week. Well, I was wrong. I actually bench press 4 times a week. Good thing it's my favorite exercise. And then we did some RDLs, and as I was watching this video back at the gym, I realized something. One big Larry came around to push him down. SpongeBob turned into a clown. And no girl ever wants to dance with a fool who went and ripped his pants. I ripped my freaking pants. Has that ever happened to you at the gym? Hopefully I'm not the only one. But then we finished off with the lat pull downs. I sprinted out of the gym after this. I was so over this workout by the time it was over. I was tired. I was cooked. Let me know if you liked this full week of workouts. If you'd like to see another video like this, I could go more into depth about technique, warm-ups, nutrition, anything else you would like to see. And go watch this video next that's popped up on the screen. Subscribe to join the Swole Squad, and I'll see you guys in the next one.